Okay, we'll start.
Yes, Bhante.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sammasambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sammasambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sammasambuddhassa. Today we are studying the Yamagavaga. In the Yamagavaga, that is a story, is the Kosambhaka. Kosambhaka. The story of the Kosambhi bhikkhus. So Kosambhi, the was famous at the time of the Buddha. So in Pali literatures, the record about Kosambhi history, especially in the Samavadi, the Queen Samavadi stories. They mentioned about there is a Kosambhi. Now in the Kosambhi is near the Ilabad, no Ilabad. We can visit to Kosambhi, old place, from the Varanasi to Kosambhi. So Kosambhi story. Okay, we should start from the first. Precha na vijanandi mayameta yamamasi yecha tata vijanandi tado samanti medaka. This is Gatha. Pre na vijanandi others. The pre means others, except from knowledge person. Now vijanandi, not realize. So people do not realize. The pray now the people do not realize. So here pray others. Now pray other than the wise. So they are not wise persons. The people other than the wise, they do not realize what? The Mayan, Yamamasi, we must die. Maya Ita Yamamasi. In this world, we must die. The people do not realize that we must die in one day. That's why they continues their quarrels. They are fighting because they do not understand it. the marana. Ye cha data vijanandi, ye vijanandi. The wise person, the wise realize we must die in this world. So, tato samandi medika, tato samandi medika. Thereby, they are quarrels. Samandi, cease. Samandi, not stop. And so in this world, two kinds of people. Some realize the nature of death. Some do not realize, do not accept the nature of death. The people do not realize that about the death. So there is no pandit that is called, no, opposite is the bala, the foolish. So how to, stop that is fighting, quarreling? The samandi medika samandi. So here, commentary suggestion to us. Yoniso manasikara. Yoniso manasikara. Proper attention. Realize the understanding. Yes, we know that is good, that is not good. Result is not coming because we are not practice, not follow that. Yes, understanding the first level is a very important. If we know, we able to follow. If we don't know how to follow that, the practice and understanding and practice like a priyati impatipati, to know, to practice. So practice after knowing, understanding. So that's why the practice is not much difficult for us. We even do practice whatever. But difficult how to practice. This is the technique, this is the method. Such like this knowledge, the very, very important for us. That's why, Buddha is coming to this world. The Buddha duty is guidance to the people, how to do, what to do. That is good, that is not good. That is Buddha duties. So that's why the to know the good and bad, that is the most important in our life. If the guidance, the properly, we understand how to do what we easy to follow, easy to practice. If the guidance, some technique, message, something wrong there, we follow practice wrong way. So at the time, the program of our life, in our society, in the world. So guidance, the message, the method, understanding is very important for our life. That's why Buddha explained in his teaching, firstly, to uh, know properly. Samya, the deity. Right understanding is very important. So right understanding, right knowledge, this right view. So how important is for us? Physically, we don't know everything. We don't know everything. We just follow up. No, we are just, practice whatever we got, any message, we follow, we practice. So that's why the right understanding, samyaditi, right view, samyaditi is very, very important for us. So we will see in this story, question B, okay? The monk society found their the program, even though they are monk, they're searching for truth. They are learners. They know really Dhamma. They are stay together with the Buddha, but they have program. Why? Even though such like this society, the face of the program coming. So I'm true, you are not true. Something like this. Why happening like this? So that's why the right understanding, right thought, the very the importance. Precha na vijanani. I do not understand. Yes. Ye Cha tata vijanandi. Yeah, understand. Understand. How to understand it? Here, Buddha said, Mayamita Yamamis. We were dying. We must die. So that's why before the time, we should stay properly. We should practice properly before the time. We should follow Shila. We should practice Vipassana. Something like this. Uh, Understanding coming to us. We don't know tomorrow. We don't know next 1 hour. So that's why we should able to understand it. Yeah, we will die one day. We will die one day. Before that, we should practice Dhamma. We should do education, economic, whatever. We should try. We should try to do. Don't be laziness. Don't be late. Yeah, this is a message coming from that Dhammapada. So at the time, if we realize something like this, every program will be solved. Tato samandi mitka. So program will be solved because we realize, we understand. So that's why we should try to do what the understand. Okay, this gatha is meanings there. We understand it and we should practice. Okay, we should practice. Just understand not enough. Just to know is not enough. Okay. Prechana vijanandi mayameta yamamase ye chatata vijanandi tato samandi medga. The people do not realize we in this world must all die. Only, only space time. We will die. Need it is only space time because any time anywhere. No, we can. No realizing it. That's why continuously the quarrels everywhere, every society. No solution there. No solution there. Because no, do not understand, do not realize. The wise realize the age, the end thereby their courage cease. Yes. Basically, this Gata is just example. So we realize, properly everything, and we should do, we should practice, we should follow. So at the time, medical samandi, the problem, the word we saw. If we do not understand it, problem coming more and more. Or we do not practice, yes, the problem coming. Anyways, the story, let's see. The Kosambi Bhikkhu. Kosambi Bhikkhu, the Bhikkhu living in the Kosambi city. Kosambi city. Alakapa country, no? Alakapa country. While residing at the Jetavana monastery in Sravati, the Buddha uttered verse 6 of this book with the reference to the bhikshus of the Kaushambi. The page number 139. So Buddha teaches this Katha and Sravati and at the Jetavana monastery. So Sravati is a Kusala kingdom. Now Kaushambi is Alakapa kingdom. The different states, different area. So why the Buddha teach this Dhamma and the Sravati, Jetavana monastery? Yes, the Buddha teaches this Dhamma the way he reached in the Jetavana monastery, from the Kaushambi. Okay, that's why here, why residing at the Jetavana monastery, Sravati, the Buddha uttered this Gatha with the reference to the Kaushambi, the bhikshu. The bhikshus or the Kaushambi had formed into the two groups. One group followed the master of Vinaya. Another group followed the teacher of the Dhamma. Yeah. So in Kaushambi, how many monasteries there? Gosita Rama Monastery, Pavarika Monastery, and Kokuda Rama Monastery. In Kaushambi, three there is a monasteries there. Goshida Rama Monastery, Pavarika Monastery, and Kokuda Rama Monastery. Yes. From the Kaushambi, three the rich men, they go to the Buddha, Sravati, they invite the Buddha to visit the Kaushambi. And then they make the three monastery by the each donation. The Goshita Rama, Kokuda Rama, Pavarika. So in Goshita Rama monastery, that is the bhikshus living there. How many bhikshus? 1,000, about 1,000 bhikshus there. But the guru is two groups there. One group is Vinaya Dara group. Another group is the Dhammapada group. Dhammapada means Suktanda group. Okay? In Kaushambi, Gochitarama monastery, there is the bhikshus, the two groups there. Two masters there. So Vinaya grew to 500 monks, and Suktanda grew the 500 monks. Okay. They was often the quarreling among themselves. Okay. Vinaya grew and that is Suktanda grew. The monks, the quarreling each other. So why? One day, the one monk used toilet. That monk from Sugdanda group. So after finish his toilet, he remained pani, water in the cup, inside of cup. After that, Winyadara Bhante come in and used that twilight. He found there is water inside of cup in the twilight. Yeah. So basically, that is amongst the two masters, no, two masters. So Winyadara Bhante asked the Bhante, you remain in that water inside of cup? Also, they are Udakantapita. The Bhante, do you remain in this water inside of cup? So at the time, the Sukdanda Bhante said, Ama also. Yes, it is. Kai Bandita Apati Bhavana Jana. There is apati, offense. Do not know. So Winyadara Bhante asked at the time, Sukdanda Bhante, Ama Nachana. The Bhante, I do not know there is belong to the offense, apati. Odi also it apati. It is apati. It is offerings. You should not do like this. So at the time, Suktanda Bhante said like this. Tena hipati karisa mingna. I will make recovery for my apati. Pati karisa. I will do to fade out. That is my offense. So at the time, the Winyadara Bhante said, Kasi bana de auto atin desa atati yakatan nati apati. Atin saicha. No chirina. No attention. Asatiya, no sati. Okay? That's why no offense. Winyadara Bhante explains like this. Bhante, yes, you do like this. The remaining the pani inside of cup, inside of there is a toilet, there is offense. That is not, should not do like this. But you are no attention to do that, no chirana, no sati. No sati means asati. You forget. Okay. So if you do with the chirana, you do with the mindfulness study intentionally, that is offense. Yeah, we need a bit guide, Kodisata Sahasa Apati, a lot of, offense there for monks and nuns. But all are based on the chirana, chirana, attention. So I'm wearing chivara. Yeah, I should wear in the proper. Sometimes I forget asati. Sometimes that is my where chivara is not so much. But I do not do as like, with my mind, no chirana. Yeah. So chirana is very important to follow the linear. Even though Panadipada Adinatana, Panadipada, attention or not. Yeah, that is the main thing. So Vinyadara Bhante said, yes, The body, you are no chirina, no asati, no sati. That's why no apati. No need to make recovered you are these offense. So at the time, Sokanda Bhante, he accepts, he in his mind, okay, that is no offense. That is no offense. He thought by himself. So problem starts, and in the lectures room, Vinayadhara Bhante explained to his audience. Sokanda Bhante do not understand any apathy. So at the time, the students start to complain to Sokanda groups. Oh, you guru, you master, do not understand any Vinaya, any apathy. So Sokanda, Suring, the hearing the front that the Vinaya groups, the talking like this. They ask the guru, master, and they explain like this. So at the time, Sokanda, Bhante also is Musawara. Talk like before I introduce, I will make the recovery in this offense. I mistake that apathy. But he explained to me there is no apathy because you without sharing. Now he explained like this is Musawada, Musawadi. So other than Subdanda groups, also the blame to the Vinaya group, the you masters, the you guru is Musawadi. So that's why here there was the often the quarrelings among the dancer. Yes, because of one monastery to two groups. So because of society, they're talking, the blaming the each other. Finally, Vinaya Dara Bande, they make one, there is karma, the activity, one performance. Okay, Paniya karma. Yeah, in the Vinaya rule regulation, some activities there. Like Diwatata Bande, he want to divide the Sangha audience. At the time that he make Uboshta separate from others monks. Sangha Birka Karma. Sangha Birka Karma. So Buddha said to Sariputta, Sariputta, you should go to the inside of Rajagaha, explain to the people like this. Whatever he do, this is a different from Sangha, different from Buddha, different from the Vinaya. Such a like this, exclaimed in the public. Because the people do not understand it, or whatever they what that talk doing, that is belong to the Buddha, belong to the Bhikshu Sangha, belong to the Buddha Sasana, they were confused, they were mistaken. That's why the Buddha, the Oradu Bhandisari Buddha, to explain in the public immediately Whatever they wanted to do, talk, this is not belong to the Buddha and others issues. These are called Pakashaniya karma. The Pakashaniya means explains whatever they have the condition. So now, Vinyadara Bhikshu Sangha make the poor Suttanda Bhikshu. So what is Okibaniya karma? Okibaniya activities. Very strong, activity. Okibaniya means reject from the Buddha Sasana. Reject from the monk society. Very heavy, activities. So Vinyadara, the groups make one activity. These are called, karma. This karma means activities. So procedure, aura, or from the Buddha, from the already explained, which times or program coming, which the activities should do accordingly. When Abhidhamma is available. Okay, Baniya means they should not associate, with the Dhamma, should not, teaching, learning together, should not eating, living together. So at the time, start more and more separate. The Upasika also, some are, support. Yes, we need a Bhante, our Bhante. You're right. We support to you. So other Upasaka, we should not do like this. Should not do like this. So Upasika, two groups there. So here, other than the Bhikshuni society there. Bhikshuni society means it depends on the Bhikshu society. Whenever they live there, anywhere, according to Bhikshu Sangha teaching. So Bhikshuni society also starts two groups because here Bhikshu Sanghas have the okay. So other than Aresha Devada, Akashatha Devada, then the Deva is nearby the human society, like in the street, in the forest, at home. Aresha, guardians, Akashatha, Aruchata. They do Brahma Loka. They want also divide right in there. So one of the Bhante from Goswami, he approached to the Buddha. Approached to the Buddha. He gave message to Bhante now such like this program. When you Bhante make okay Paniyakama. So at that time, we need a group until but there is Dhamma. This is a Dhamma. This is right. So then the group, the Pandit, that is not right. That is our Dhamma. Yeah, Dhamma, Adhamma program coming. Who know? Who saw this program, Dhamma Adam? Which is right, which is wrong? Yeah. So Buddha, yeah, finally Buddha approached the two group. You should not do like this. One time, they not listen. Two time, they not listen. Third time. So Buddha, whenever Buddha talk, you know, they not listen. Apasuka Bandi. Bhagawa Dita Dhammasuka Viharena Manuyoko Viharena. Bandi, please stay properly. Apasuka. Apasuka means forget this case. Should not trying to talk any, should not trying to teach any. Apasuka. Bhagavad Gita Dhamma Sukha Vihara Madhuyoda Virati. And you should stay with the Dhamma. Dita Dhamma. Sukha Vihara. They not accept, you know, any suggestion from the Buddha. Maya mewadina, bandhanena, kalahena, vikahena, viwadena, binyam. We were do. We were searching for answers, solution. Why the fighting, shouting, you know? The Vinyadhara group, they thought they are Dhamma. This is the Dhamma. Sometimes the people, there is Adhamma. Yes, Dhamma Adhamma is big. Yes, the program in the world. Even though Buddha cannot make the solution for that. So in our countries, also such like this program coming, that Dhamma, say Adama, in the Buddhist country, the knowledge advance of the Dibirga, Dhamma, Adama, Buddha coming. Why? Whenever I try to say not listening, but program is not listening any, back to back, back to back, back to back means not each side, not accepting, not listening. Do not want to listen any solution. They want to only they want to talk. They want to do. Yeah, got some big condition showing like this. Alam bakeaway ma bandana. No Buddha is a play. Don't fight each other. Banana glaha wikaha vivada nameda anatta karaka. The fighting, quarrelings, anatta, anatta. Not benefit, not good, a result. Natangara. Kalahane saya letuki wa letuki gabi sakuni ka hati nawun jiwa kayam babis. Because of quarreling, the one of the Jataka story, Buddha is a there. the one of the small part able to do die the elephant. The based on the correlate. Even though elephant, the big energy, the big the ball, finally fall down. Laddu ki ka jhatka, no Buddha is explained. Laddu ki ka jhatka. Take away Samaga water. Please unite. Mahavi Vedata, don't the quarrel each other. We wara Nesaya, Niga Satasasa, Watakabi, Chivitakaya, Padadi, Wataka Jataka. The Buddha teach another Jataka story. Wataka Jataka. The previous Ladukika Jataka, one of the small birds that trying to kill the elephant. The elephant died because of quarreling. So now the Wataka Jataka, Wataka means, Wata Sutta, Mora Sutta. This Wata is one of the small birds. They are gathering, eating, going. The one day, the fighting each other. So that's why they all are dying. And under the hunters. Okay. So what are Chatika? Even the Buddha teaches like this. Samaga water, Mawiwadita. Please unite. But they not listening. Buddha, please silence. Agamedu Bani Bhagavad Dhammasami. Agamedu. Please wait. Please wait. Don't talk, About the God Bandi Bhagawa, about Sutta. Silence. Forget about that, please. Data Dhamma Sukha Viharam Nuyoda Vihara please live with the Dhamma. Moya mewa de na bandine na binyam Yesama. We will do about that by the fight. Okay. So finally the Buddha decides he want to depart from that society because they're not listening. Aha idani againo dukhan viharami. Againo dukhan viharami. I live in very suffer because of suicide. Ime beku mama wachana nakrondi. They not listen me. Hanuna ha ikogowa ganama. Upakato vihariya. I will stay alone. So from the quarreling, so he left them. Spent the Vassa, residing the period of the rainy season, July, August, September, October. Okay, 3 months or 90 days. All along in the Rachita groups near the Pali Liaga forest, the elephants, Pali Liaga, waited upon the Buddha. Buddha go to the Pali Liaga forest alone. So Pali Liaga, the elephant also come there. It may service for Buddha, for Pali, for food, or protection also. The late disciple of Kosambi, the from Kosambi Upasika coming to monastery. Where is Buddha? Where is Buddha? Who invented Sattva? Where is Buddha? They asked. So Kosambi Bhiksu replied, Pali Liyaga Wana Sandangado, Buddha go to the Pali Liyaga forest. Saying Karana, why? Ame Samagi Kadon Wayami Mayampana Nasamaga Homa. The Buddha trying to make united to us, but we not unite. That's why the Buddha departs from here. At the time, Goswami Upasaka Upasika is playing like this. Game bandit don't be settled Sanika perpetuated what does mean Samika in Korundi Samaka now water. You are monks, you are living under the Buddha, he trying to make the unite the Bhikshu Sangha. Why you cannot do as like this? So Upasaka Upasika complain to the Goswami Bhikshus. Maya ime nisaya sadaran dato na lebima. Ime saniwa asanan dasama na abhiwadana dinikarisama. Because of this bandit, we do not see Buddha. So we do not give food. We do not give our respect to this Kosambi Bandi. So Kosambi Upasaka Upasika thinking like this, doing like this, they're not offering food. They not pay respect and because Buddha departs from Kosambi. Dhammapada disan samichi madambi nagaresu Kosambi bhikkhus start program. They do not get any pay respect from the Upasaka Upasika. Abahara daya susamana. They do not get any food from any home. So after 2 or 3 days, they do understanding. After 2 or 3 days, they realize they're saying sorry to each other. They united coming again. We need a group and there is a certain groups. So they explain to the Upasaka, Upasaka, Mayan Samaka Chanda, now we are united. So maybe no Purima Srisa Hota. You people also do us like the before. As like before means, pay respect, donate the food. Such a like this condition as like previous time should do. So, Koshambi Bhikshus, this and Upasika from the Kosambi people. Kamabido Bana or Bandi Sata. You decide to the Buddha. We are sorry. Nakamabido also not yet. Not yet. We do not yet, pay attention for the Buddha. Ena Yasadaran Kamabida, Sadu Kamabida Kali, Mayami Tomagam, Purima Sarisa Boisama. Yeah. So Upasika, how to, preparing Buddha's house. This is the one of the, the methods. Because monk society depends on the Upasaka, Upasika. If the monks, they're not clever, they're doing something wrong, at the time Upasaka, Upasika, they can manage. They can manage. As like the Goshambi, Upasaka, Upasika. The lay disciple or Goshambi, the learning, the reason for the departure of the Buddha, refused to make the offering to the remaining Kosambi Bhikshus. This made them realize their mistake. Reconciliation took the place among themselves. So Vidya grew, Sodanda grew. Now they are Samika united. Okay? Still, the lay disciple would not treat them as respectfully as before. And the owner, they are for to the Buddha. Okay? The Buddha was away. It was in the middle of the Vassa. So the bhikkhus, the also Kosambi, spent Vassa in the misery and the heartache. So that is happening the middle of Vassa, like July, August, September. Yeah, July, uh, August is like the middle of the rainy season, middle of whatsoever. So the monks, cannot go other place during the rainy season. During the rainy season, they will leave one place, yeah, for 3 months, for 90 days. These are called worshippers. These are called worshippers. Without reason, they cannot go outside, even though one night. They cannot. During the one day, it is okay. If he go another place, so over one night means one day, Runa time, that is he had got offense. Offense means broke his wasawas, broken wasawa. That's why in the Myanmar, Thailand, during the rainy season and during the wasawa time, very rarely to see the monks outside area because the monks living in the one place for 3 months rainy season. These are really are rule regulation there. If they go to the outside in the train, on the train, in the bus, after that ubasika this. Oh, Bani, where you go? Because Buddhist country, ubasika, they understand the man should not go outside without reason. Suppose mother, father, teacher, they not feeling well, they want to see. Yeah, other than we can go for 7 days or 1 week. Otherwise, we cannot go out. So now during the rainy season, Upasika, if they're not yet do say sorry to the Buddha, we also not yet to donate, pay respect. So at the time, they cannot go to the Buddha because was a between the Vassa. That's why they live in the Kosambi, Misri, and Hadis. Not comfort. At the end of the Vassa, the Venerable Ananda and the 500 bhikshus approached the Buddha. The Buddha is in Pali Liyaga forest. Bhante Ananda go to the Buddha together with the 500 monks. That 500 monks are not from Kosambi, from around the world. Because after rainy season, usually they come into Buddha. So Bhante Ananda and the 500 bhikshus approached the Buddha. Some message come from Sravati. Ananda Bindika, no, that is Mikaramata. They sent some message. So to the Bhante Anand to come, no, Sravati there. So Bhante Anand, the 500 monks approached the Buddha. Okay. Bhante Anand report a message to the Buddha. So Ananda Bindika, no, Vikaramata and the Chula Ananda Bindika, some Upasaka Upasika from Sravati, they invite to you, okay, return to Sravati. So that's why Buddha departed from there. That is the Pali Liyaga forest. So Pali Liyaga elephant died because of departure from the Buddha. After die, he rebirth in Tavresa. They were local. Tavresa, they were local. Okay. So Pali Liyaga elephant Hadayena Palidena Kalankatawa Satiri Patarina Tavresa Bhavane is the broken heart. In the past way, he died with the Buddha image and then he reborn the Tavresa Deva Loka as Deva. During the time, the one of the monkey, he donated honey to the Buddha. The Buddha also accepted and then take his honey. That monkey is very, happy because the Buddha accepted his honey in the eat. So that's why he jumping here and there. So finally he lose from the tree, pass away on the ground. He died with the Punya Karma, Kusala chickers. He also become Deva, monkey Deva. Monkey, basically in Deva Loka, no monkey, no elephant, only Deva, Devi. Okay? So monkey to now Deva. The elephant to, Deva. Because so, Kusala karma, they are Kusala karma create for them. Okay, enemy to Deva. So now the Buddha, reached to the Sravati, Idavana monastery. Yeah. Bhikshus from Kosambi, Bhikshu also going to Sravati. So at the time, the passionate Kusala, he heard about that. The question be Bhikkhu is coming to Shraudi now. If the doing some the problem, I will prevent. So Buddha finally the rebuke the thing, the for the disobeying. He told them the two remember that they must all die Sunday. Therefore, they must stop their quarrels, must not act as if the words the never died. Okay, Ubaska, please explain on that. Ubaska Mukherjee.
Yes, Bhante, I will explain.
Okay.
So today, Bhanteji has explained the verse number 6. So this verse number 6 real is like this. Parecha na vijananti mayametta yamamase ye cha tattha vijatanti tato sammanti medaga. So parecha na vijananti means others other than wise people do not realize. Parecha na vijananti mayametta yamamase, that we are in this world, we must die. That is the meaning. The wise man realizes that we will die one day. So, tato sammanti medga, the quarrel ceases for the wise because they realize. So, Bhanteji explaining this gatha, people other than wise do not realize we in this world must all die and not realizing it, continue their quarrels. The wise realize it, and thereby their quarrel ceases. Parechana vijanti. The meaning is pare means others. In this context, people other than wise, these people do not realize that they must die and behave as if they were never going to die and keep quarreling. Therefore, they are sometimes referred as ignorant, moga purisa, or the foolish, or those who are not worthy of love and respect. So, the people who are other than wise, if they go on fighting, so they are called as moga purisa, that is foolish people, and they were not worthy of having a love or respect. Maya metha yamamase. We must be here, must die, meaning we of this world must die. For all men are mortal. So it is the meaning of Maya metha yamamase. Ye cha tattha vijana tanti. In this case of these who understand, meaning the wise understand or realize that all men are mortal. So, while explaining this, Bhanteji says, talked about importance of the pariyatti and patipatti. If we don't do pariyatti, we don't understand how to practice, and that will lead to the problems. So, we should do pariyatti, and by that knowledge, we can perform the patipatti and get the results early. So, this is how the pariyatti and patipatti both are very important. So here the Bhanteji has explained the story of Kosambi Bhikkhus. So Kosambi bhikkhus are very famous for their Vinaya and Sutta. So in Kosambi, there are there were three monasteries. So three monasteries were constructed by three rich persons from the Kosambi. So there are the monasteries are Gochitaram Monastery, Pavarika Monastery, and Kukutarama Monastery. So there are three monasteries in Kosambi, which is nearer to the Varanasi. You can go from Varanasi to Kosambi. So while doing Pariyati, we must understand the teachings of the Buddha and the proper guidance given by the Buddha. Accordingly, it becomes easy to practice. If no proper guidance, no proper message is received, no proper method, then the problem starts in the society. And the teaching of Sammadikti is very, very important. That knowing the real way of living, observance, following. So what we don't know, we will be dying at one day. We don't realize, and then the quarrel starts. So we must know, we must read, we must understand the Buddha's message. Here, the Bhante has explained the story of Kosambi Bhikkhu, and also he has given some references, Pali references, that in Kosambi Bhikkhu there were Vinayadhar group was there in Gochitarama monastery. There are 1,000 monks were staying there, and in out of the 1,000 monks, 500 monks they follow the Vinaya, and 500 monks follow the Suttanta or Dhamma. So the story is like this: that there was once a Suttanta monk, the chief, he went to the toilet and he didn't clean the toilet properly, and some water was there inside. So afterward, Vinayadhar Bhante also went to toilet, and he found that there is a remaining water in the toilet. So he said that this is not correct as per the rule. It is an apatti. Sultan Bhante also accepted first time, but later on he doesn't accept it, and he talks Musavada. So learning this, the student from the Vinaya group, they criticize the chief monk that your chief monk doesn't understand the Dhamma, and the quarrel between the two groups, and they started blaming each other. So this is continued on this subject that you don't know the Dhamma, you don't know the Vinaya. So like that, and then the Suttanta Bhante also say we know the Dhamma, and then the quarrel start. So after this quarrel, the Vinayadhar Bhante, they do Adhipati Kamma. Adhipati Kamma, they perform Adhipati Kamma. So explaining Adhipati Kamma is like Sangaho. When the Devadatta was there, he has done Uposatha, separate Uposatha, and he is trying to do the Sangaho Kamma. So Buddha said that to the Sariputta, go and explain to the people, do the Prakasaniya Kamma. So these Vinayadhar Bhante on quarreling do the Adhipati Kamma against the Suttanta Bhikkhu, and they do the Upakaniya Kamma for Suttanta Bhikkhu. So that if they do the there will be a discussion. They are discussing, means they are staying. They are asked to stay away from this Suttanta monks, to stay away from the Sangha, and they both do not start living together. So groups separate more and more. So due to their separation, the Upasaka who follows the Vinayadhar Bhante, they follow their Upasaka follow the Vinayadhar Bhante. There is a one group, and Upasika who follow the Suttanta group Bhante, there is a second group. So similarly, this continued to the Akasa Devata and Arakta Devata also, and they also divide. So the quarrel continued. So Bhante, when this Bhante, Buddha also, some Bhante went to Buddha and talked about this quarrel. So Buddha trying to teach them, trying to guide them, but they don't listen. They don't listen to the Buddha also, and fighting and shouting continues. Buddha also explained them that this is not good. He gives proper guidance to them, but they were not in a mood to listen. So Bhanteji has talked about the Jataka story also, but there is of no use. So so Buddha has left that monastery, that is Gochitarama monastery, and goes to the Valaleya forest. The story reads like this: the bhikkhus of the Kosambi had formed two groups. One group followed the master of Vinaya, and other followed the teachers of the Dhamma, that is Suttanta, and they were often quarreling among themselves. So they started quarreling often. Even the Buddha could not stop them from quarreling, so he left them and spent the Vassa residing period of the race all alone in the Rakhita Grove. The name of the grove is Rakhita Grove near Pali forest. So when they did not listen to the Buddha also, so Buddha left the Gochitrama monastery and then he went to the Rakhita Grove near the Pali forest. There the elephant Palilaya waited upon the Buddha. So there was one Palilaya elephant who helped Buddha during the whole Vassa for 3 months. So Buddha started staying in the Palilaya forest for that Varsha. The lay disciple of the Kosambi, on learning the reasons of the departure of the Buddha, refused to make offering to remaining bhikkhus. So when Buddha has left from the monastery, Upasaka went there to pay the respects. Kosambi Upasika went to pay respect to the Buddha, and they found that there is no Buddha there. The Buddha has left the monastery. So they don't respect the monks, and they ask why Buddha has left, why did you not listen to the Buddha guidance? So Upasaka become, they did not respect the monk society, and they do not offer the food to them. So due to this, they had a problem for the food and other things, food, water, basic medicine, whatever clothes. So whatever offerings which is made by the Upasika, if there are no offerings, there will be no food available no pindapat for them. So that started the problem for the monk society. So after 2-3 days, monk society realized, and they say sorry to each other, and they said, and they made a compromise, and then they felt sorry for each other. And the problem starts afterward that was the Varsavas period, and even those monks cannot leave the that place of Varsavasa. So all that complete period, they have suffered badly. So the story continues. The lay disciples of the Kosambi, on learning the reason for the departure of Buddha, refused to make offering to the remaining bhikkhus. This made them realize their mistake, and reconcile took place among themselves. Still, the lay disciples would not treat them as respectfully as before until they owned up their fault to the Buddha. But the Buddha was away, and it was in the middle of the Varsa. So the bhikkhus of the Kosambi spent the Varsa in misery and hardship. So the Buddha, because Buddha was not there, Buddha was staying in the Pali forest, that is Rakita grove. So even these monks of the Kosambi could not go during their Varsavas, so they had a misery and hardship. At the end of the Varsa, Venerable Ananda and 500 bhikkhus approached the Buddha and gave the message from Anathapindaka and other lay disciples exploring him to return to Savatthi. In due course, the Buddha returned to the Jetavana monastery in Savatthi. So, after the Varsa was over, the Anand and 500 monks from the other areas, other side of the world, they gave a message of Anathapindaka and Vigaramataka to Buddha and requesting Buddha to come to the Jetavana to Savatthi. Request Buddha to come to the Savatthi. So Buddha was there. So hearing that Buddha is living, so the Palile elephant who was serving the Buddha, he was very depressed, and at the end of his life, he has a Kusal Chitta. He has in his mind Buddha, about Buddha. So at the time of death, he had a Kusal Chitta. He was remembering the Buddha and his Dhamma and his teachings. So after his demise, he became the Dev at the Tavatisa Loka. So Bhante also explained the story of the monkey. The monkey was doing the Kusal Karma also, and at the time of dying, he had in his mind, in his chitta, about the Buddha only. So he also became the monkey Deva in the Devaloka. So this is also explained by the Bhanteji. So we must follow. We should follow the message of the Buddha. At the end of the Varsa, the Venerable Ananda and 500 bhikkhus approached the Buddha and gave the message from Anathapindaka and other lay disciples, imploring him to return. In due course, the Buddha returned to the Jetavana monastery in Savatthi. The bhikkhu followed him there, fell down on his feet and owned their fault. So now, once this Kosambika bhikkhu, they realized that the Buddha has returned back to the Savatthi Jetavana. So they went, the Kosambika bhikkhu went there. Those who were quarreling, and they fell down at the feet and owned their fault. The Buddha rebuked them for disobeying him. So Buddha has rebuked them for disobeying him. He told them to remember that they must all die someday, and therefore they must stop their quarrel and must not act as if they would never die. So when this Kosambika monks, the group of those, both the group, Vinayadhar group and Chittanda group, they went to the Buddha and they asked the forgiveness. The Buddha said that you must understand the Dhamma, that everybody will die and you should not quarrel each other. Then the Buddha spoke in this verse as follows. People other than wise do not realize we in this world must all die, and not realize it, continue their quarrel, so that they don't realize that time. The wise realize it. So when they become wise, they realize it, and thereby their quarrel ceases. So that is how this Gatha is explained by the Buddha. At the end of the discourse, all the assembled bhikkhus were established in Sotapatti mutation. Yes, Bhante.
Thank you. So Upasika, so we shall please talking about that.
Yes, Bhante. So today, Bhante is teaching us the Dhammapada verse. And today's verse is Kosambikavattu Atthakatha's story. So there are certain Dhamma aspects which Bhante has taught us today. First is the right view. So understanding Marunanusati, one should do properly with Sati to get right view. So this is an important aspect of developing right view. Marananusati is understanding that only with proper practice can we know how to do properly, because all of us learning the Dhamma, we do not know. So how do we know? We know only by practicing it properly. And this proper practice is right view. In this Dhammapad story, the Buddha explains the importance of ending the quarrels, that is calming the quarrels, samanti. The method of understanding this message, uh, Buddha gives us with the help of understanding the uh, impermanence of life, anicca of life, the ending of life, that death is confirmed, that definitely there is death, that life is uncertain. In the previous stories, uh, Bhante had taught us in the previous three classes. So, verse 4 and 5, the Buddha has explained how enmity, avera, is carried on life after life. In this story, how quarreling generates enmity away, is we see in this story, that quarreling is the reason to develop enmity. This story also shows the importance of calming the quarreling talk, the musavada. It is an akusal kamma. So again, um, the akusal kamma vipak we see in this story is the bhikkhus, they face difficulty during Vassavas after they do not listen to the Buddha's instruction. So, we see that it is a difficult period for them during the Vassavas. The Buddha teaches us how akusala brings dukkha. Although we are learning and trying to understand the Dhamma, it can be done only by practicing the teaching in accordance with the Dhamma. So practicing is understanding and knowing. Patipatti is Pativedan and so on. This is what a wise person knows about the right view. So Bhante, thank you so much, Bhante, for teaching us. Please correct me, Bhante, if anything.
So as you know, in Kaushambi, the Buddha departs from the society because the students, his society not listen to him. So at the time, Upasaka, Upasika managed for this visual society to unite each other. Okay, okay. This is way. Upasika,
Yes, Bhante.
please explain the more. Now my students are coming for signature for their degree. Okay. A few time. So
Okay.
please discussion continues.
Okay, Bhante. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Bhante has explained us the stories. This story about the disagreement, the difference of views of the Vinayadhara group and the Dhammakathika group. So in society, we see there is a lot of difference of opinion. We see in a society, let's say even in a society like the housing society that we are staying in, there are so many difference of opinion when it comes to meetings, and also in the society in general also there are so many disagreements and a lot of talking going on, because whenever we are in disagreement, it is mainly that it is the talking. Everyone wants to talk and nobody wants to listen. So that is an aspect that we can see even in the case of Dhamma, where the bhikkhus, they are so learned. They are trying to learn the teachings of the Buddha. They are staying with the Buddha, and and um, all of them have the inclination to know the right uh, method, the right teaching, the right technique of learning the Dhamma, and to learn the Dhamma for the intention of attaining Nibbana. Uh, all the bhikkhus have, they have become bhikkhus. People have become bhikkhus and joined the Sangha. Uh, but although the intention is so good, yet there are difference of opinion, and because of the difference of opinion, like between the teachings of the Buddha, like the Vinaya teachings, the rules, and the Dhammakathika group. So it is a problem, it becomes a problem, a big problem, even in Dhamma. So the Buddha cannot give a solution to them at that point of time when the minds are in akusala. Whenever the mind is uh, inflicted with akusalati, unwholesome thoughts, wrong ideas, then it is not able to grasp the right thing. We can see this. Even if the Buddha is telling us that this is the right thing to do, even at that point of time, it is difficult to understand the right thing, because the mind is grasped uh, with unwholesome ideas, akusala ideas. So at this point also, the Buddha is not able to calm the dispute at that point. And 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 at that point of time, the Buddha thinks that it is right to leave that place and stay alone. Uh, so when this happens, even after that, 2 3 days again, they are the two groups are not reconciliating. They are not having any reconciliation because of certain things, that the defilements that we have of egos maybe. But then when they see that the upasak upasikas are not respecting them for such an idea, such um, I mean a wrongdoing, that not listening to the Buddha also. So at that point of time, uh, they realize that they have done some mistake. So it is only after the upasak upasikas have uh, have mm, this discussion with them, saying that they cannot support someone who is not respecting the Buddha, they will also not respect those bhikkhus. So if when at that point of time they realize that that they should that they have done something wrong, they realize their own mistakes, and at that point of time they want to come and request the Buddha to uh, to come back to the monastery from the forest. But again, because of the rules of the rains retreat, the Vassavas, they cannot go anywhere leaving the monastery. So here we see that after we have thoughts which come over which overcome us actually, which we get overwhelmed in, which are not good thoughts or good actions that we do. After that, it becomes a little difficult also for us to overcome that bad action, to rectify the bad action also. So here again is important for us to know the Dhamma in such a way that 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 we try to follow with a good intent as much as possible. So it is that intent, the intent of doing the right thing, which will help us to overcome the different difficulties and the obstacles in life. So that is also something that Bhante when explained about the Dhamma, that this idea we can see here. And so again, the capacity of the upasak and upasikas, they have a role to play in Dhamma, and they have a big role to play in Dhamma. So when the upasak and upasikas are also closely associated with the Sangha, at that time, um, the right view, developing the right view is also very helpful. That is, together with the Sangha and the upasak and upasikas, it becomes really helpful for for the whole Sangha, for all of them, bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, upasak, upasikas, all four of them, to develop the right view correctly. And if there are any difficulties coming in the way, we can also look forward to rectifying those, and also understanding that whenever criticism comes over, we can look forward to coming to a conclusion. With listening to each other, we can come to a right conclusion, and which is beneficial for the goal, for the purpose that we are trying to learn the Dhamma. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes, Bhante. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Got some big stories, very, close in present time. Last 2,500 years back, such like this, the conditions available was now India also such like this. So which is Dhamma, which is Adhamma, there is no law, no regulation, no person solution for that. So that's why finally the Buddha, which are none, yeah. Now which are none, understanding, realizing, do not understanding, do not understanding. Mainly here, Mayam Yamamase, Mayam Yamamase. Before the death, we should stay comfortably. Whatever. So we should go to the next story, next kata. So any discussion, any question you can do.
So, Bhante, here that Siddhanta Bhante is doing the Musavada. So, he has the Lobha Chitta in his mind, similarly, Dosha Chitta in his mind. So, due to that, the Dukkha follows. Because those Chitta and Lobha Chitta are associated with the Akushal Chetsika also, the Lobha Ditti, Mano, and this Isamasari Kukucha. So both these Chitta and Chetsika, which is of Akushala and Akushal Chitta, as we know that will lead to the Dukkha Manaveti. So the sorrow will follow him. So we see the result also here. due to they had a starving for the whole and hard time in the whole Vassa was. So that was the dukkha which is followed by because of their akushara chitta and chetsika. So this we can see from the Abhidhamma point of view. Yes, Bhante.
Yes, Uvaska here, the both society, Vinaya groups, Sotanda groups, they are complaining to each other. So Vinaya, the groups make
I think probably there is a de-link due to Wi-Fi connectivity. So we will stay here.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. We'll wait for Bhante.
The point of explanation was here that they both were quarreling.
Yes. So
You were
both
saying
were,
that both were quarreling. Means
yeah,
both had a dosa chitta in their mind.
right. So both are Musavada in this
Ah.
case.
The Musavada is done by the Vinaya Bhante, and due to that they started quarreling. So the Vinaya Bhante has a low in their
basically
mind because they
Musa,
need to by saying that all the students of the Vinaya Bhante saying that your teacher or the teacher of your Suttanta teacher is not able to understand Dhamma, so that will he will lose his prestige, he will lose his mano. So Ankar come over there. So that was a Lobha Yukta Chitta. And then he says Musavad. Later on, he doesn't say that there is an apatti. So he try to protect his mano. So that will lead to the quarrel. So due to the quarrel, because now they understand that they started having hatred in the mind of the Vinaya Bhante, the Bhante, or who are following the Vinaya. They had a dosa chitta against Suttanta Bhante, because he is telling lie for they understand the reason behind it. So they also had a dosa chitta. So they have the dosa chitta, then quarrel start. So both have the dosa chitta.
Upasaka, who is talking lion? Who is talking lion?
The chief monk of the Suttanta monk.
No, like this.
Please correct Bhante.
Basically, they, complain to each other. Okay? So Vinaya Guruga Bhante, he taught his society during the classroom. Okay, teaching time. Just only. So then the Bhante, okay, does not understand any Vinaya. Only this. That
Okay.
is no Musawar. But that is news to come up from there to others. So at the time, Sultan Bande, he also complained that Bande, he is Musawar, he is Musa. So basically, that is not a real Musawar. Only they are emotionally taught each side. Or why departure from that society? Because so they are not united, no samaga, not because of loba dosha moha. Okay? Their action is not the properly for the society. That's why Buddha departs. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, we shall go next story. Mahakala. Mahakala. Mahakala Pira with two. Mahakala. Maha and Chula. His brother is the Chula Kala. His name is the Mahakala. Mahayana, Chulayana. But the Indian people call Maya and Hinaya, are not the sequence. This is the usage. If the Maha is okay, yeah, other is maybe Chula. Okay, Mahakala is basically merchants. After that, he become monks, and then he became arahant. His brother followed to him to become monks, but no any Dhamma. Okay, Buddha explained this karna. Shubha nupase, Shubha nupash. Viharanda, Indriyesu asanwuda, Bhojanami, Cha amadinyo, Kusidan hina wiriyam. Tanwe, Pasahadi maro, Wato, Rukanwa dublan. Okay. Next kata, Ashubha nupashe viharanda, Indriyesu susanwuda, Bhojanami cha madinyo, Sada arada wiriyam. Tanwe na Pasahati maro wado silang wa babadang wado rukan doblang wado silang babadang. This is an example for our life. Okay, Shubha, Ekta, no Eshta. The Shubha means Eshta object. Rupa Sadagana Resaputaba, the Eshta object. Anupashi, Anupashana. Okay. He who keeps his mind on the present object. Shubha. Shubha here, a pleasant object, extra object. As you know, you pass at the kanarasaputaba. To keep his mind, yeah, keep his mind, he notice, he remember again and again. Like this, hand, leg, hair, the body, everything, teeth, mouth, nose, eye, ear, mukh, nala, kesha, that is Shubha. That's why to keep his mind on the present, the objects, Shubha Nupashe Viharanda. Okay, Indriyesu Asanhutam, who is uncontrolled in his sense. Indriya, Chakku, Soda, Gana, Jainwa, Kaya. Chakku, Indriya, Soda, Indriya, Gana, Indriya, Jainwa, Indriya, Gaya, Indriya, Mana, Indriya. Asanhutam, not control, do not control. Uncontrolled in his Indriya. He does not control his eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Seeing, hearing, smelling, touching. thinking, he not controlling. These are called Indriya Asahuda. Ordinary Amadenu and moderate in his food. Bojana Amadenu and moderate. Eating a lot of food. No balance eating. These are called Bojana Amadenu. Pushidang hina wiriyang. Pushita he laziness. Laziness. Lacking the energy. Hina wiriya. Energy less and the laziness. Eat a lot. Not control his eye, ear, nose, tongue. He's searching for nice objects. Tanwe basahedi maro. Where suddenly the bee, the overwhelmed by Mara pressed to him. Mara pressed to him. Mara uba went to him. Mara. Ia kilisa Mara. Kilisa Mara. The kilisa overcame to him. Kilisa, you know, Logata Samoha Manadi, whatever. The Akushala. Okay. So similarly, Wado Rokan Doblan. This Roka is the weakness, just as the stormy water, the strong winds. Uproot is the weak trees. So we are like a Dobla Roka, the weak tree. That is windy, the coming program in our life. Because we are know the controlling our object. We are follow the object, searching for object, the extra object, more and more. In internet, in Facebook, in YouTube, in Google Map. Yeah, we spend a lot of money buying that. Because we want to see, we want to hear. Shubha, extra. Anupasi, we want to see, we want to hear, we want to get smell, whatever. Indri Yesu asa we do not control. Eye, ear, nose, tongue. So because our mind is not concentration. And whatever eating improperly, amating you, not balance or so much in the body. After that, Kushita, Tina Viriya. So less energy at the time. That is Kushita, laziness coming. Tina Maja coming. Want to sleep? Okay. Such a like this person where be overwhelmed by the Mara. Mara used to catch to us. Mara used to catch to us. Okay. Nothing any essence of life. Our life is like the emptiness. We are searching, eating and eating like this. So what about next? Ashubha Nupashe Viharanda keeps his mind on the purity of the body. Okay, that is coming. Ashubha, you know, 10 kinds of Ashubha there, according to Abhidhamma. Okay, and then Kesha, Loma, Naka, Danda, Decho, Ati Manjang. So that the do part of body, this is Kaya Nupashana. So anyway, we should check, we should see, we should listen by that way. Ashura. So Ashura, the object is easy to control our minds, not to come in lower, basically. So Ashubha is okay 10 types of Ashubha. Any Ashubha we should see. We should keep our mind. Otherwise, our the check is to go here and there. Indriya is Susanhuta. You know, the words control in our sense. You know, Susanhuta, no, controlling of that is I is. This is one of the Shila. Indriya Samvara Shila. Indriya Samvara Shila. Ordinary Madinu moderate. Where control is the same, is the full of the okay, translation is now the moderate in his food. Okay, a Bochanami Mati moderate and his food. So any roga come from the food. That's why we should take care of our daily food. Okay. Set down faith. That is good object. Good object means Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, Samubara, Ansara, Nibbana. That is such down. Arada Viriya, the energy. We should have the Viriya. Okay. Where certainly the be not the overcome the bind the Mara. Mara cannot catch to us because of Dhamma. We are the living the water Ashubha. The we are still with the Shila, Indriya Samvara. The we eat properly. The balance our body and our mind. We have the target, sada. We have the energy. So we cannot be captured by the mind. So our life is like a Shila Papada, rock mount. Just as the storm is the wind that cannot shake the mountain or rock, okay? Dobala Ruka and Babada Shila. So two kinds of conditions, the difference. Water here, the stormed winds, stormed wind. That is you know, Loka Dhamma, Loka Dhamma, nature of Loka, sometimes Sukha coming, Dukkha coming, okay, Ninda, Pasana, Sukha, Dukkha, Yasha, Ayasha, and then Lava, Alava, the 8 times of the Loka Dhamma there, okay? These are called Loka Dhamma. So Loka Dhamma is similar to storm wind, storm winds. This Ninda, Pasana, Sukha, Dukkha, Lava, I, Lava, Yasha, Ayasa, always shake our life. So at that time, our life should be mountain or rock. Okay, anyway, who are Chuvanupase, Indriya Asanhuta, Bochana Amatinyu, Kushita, Tina Virya. Such like this person is like weak trees, weakness, weakness. Who are Ashubha Lupashe, Anapana Lupashe, okay? Something like this. Ashubha Lupashe, Indriya Susanhuda, Bochana Matinyu, Chada Arada Virya. Such like this person similar to rock mount. No problem, the windy, the shaking. So Buddha explained something like this. Okay, regarding with the Mahakala. Okay. While residing at the neighborhood of the town of Siddhya city, near the Siddhya city, okay, Sensa Pawani Viharando, the Buddha living in the Sensa Pawana forest. No, Sensa Pawana forest. That is nearby Siddhya city. Buddha had verse 7-8, this book, with the reference to Mahakala and his brother Chulakala. Mahakala, Chulakala, two merchants, brothers from the town of Siddhya, while traveling about the way there, the merchandise. On the one occasion, they had the chance to do listening to the religious the discourse given by the Buddha. Okay, because they are merchants, do brother visit to the Sravati? Yeah, for selling their, attendees. So people go to the Chetawana monastery in the morning, in the evening. They also see where they go. Oh, they go to the Chetawana monastery listening Dharma. So they also participate there. Okay? They had the chance to listen to the religious discourse given by the Buddha. After hearing that discourse, the Mahakala requested the Buddha for admission to the Bhikshu life. Chulakala joined the order, but with the intention of coming out of the order and to bring the order his brother along with him. So Mahakala is okay. He understood Dhamma. He want to free from samsara. He want to attain Nibbana. That's why he become both. He become Vaishu. The Chulakala is not like this. He through his brother not to wearing the Vaishu's life. Finally, he also become Bhishu because he want to take again to his brother and at home, Upasaka life. Magala was serious in his ascetics practice at the cemetery. Magala Bande usually go to their cemetery at night. Okay? Diligently to meditate on the decades and impermanence, nature, dukkha, anattama. He gained insights, attained arahantship. Finally, Magala Bande became arahant. Later on, the Buddha and his disciples, including the brothers, have been to be staying in the forest, Sainsapa forest, near the city. While staying there, the former wife of the Chulankala invited the Buddha and his disciples to their house. Chulakala went ahead to the prepare seating arrangement for the Buddha and his disciples. Once there, the former white Chulaga, the main hand, the chains, and the lead, the glue. Yeah, now Chulagala became Upaska. The next day, the wives of Mahagala invited the Buddha and his disciple to their house, hoping to do the same with the Mahagala as the wives of the Chulaga had done to Chulaga. After the meal, they requested the Buddha to let the Mahagala remain to express appreciation. So the Buddha, the other disciples left. Yeah. Now Bani Mahagala remained at home or teaching the Dhamma. Arriving at the village, the gate, the Bhikshus expressed their dissatisfaction, apprehension. There was a dissatisfied because of Mahakala was permitted to the street behind. There was the afraid that, like the Chulanga, his brother Mahakala would be the made to the live the order by the former wives. To this, the Buddha replying that the two brothers were not alike. Chulakala, indulging and the sexual pleasures, was lazy and weak. He was just like the weak tree. Magala, on the other hand, was diligent, steadfast, strong in his faith, the Buddha. The dumb, the sun. He was like the mountain of the rock. So finally, Mahakala Bande is like, uh, Papata, Sela Papata, mountain or rock. The wives are trying to capture to him at the time that the flying sky. Okay, Upaska, we're trying to this the
Yes,
student.
Bhante. So,
Yeah.
Bhante continued the next Gatha. And here in this Gatha, the story of the Thera Mahakala. So, Gatha, this verse number 7 and 8. So, the Gatha 7 and 8 read like this. Subhanu Passi Virantang Indriyesu Asusam Suvattang Bhojanam hi cha amattayu Kuchitam hina viryam tambe pasahati maro vato rukkava dubbala. So this is the Gatha number 7. Subhanu Passi Virante. Means one who keeps his mind on the pleasant object. So he keeps his mind and Viranta means he dwelling in the mind with the pleasant object. Indriyesu a sumantang. That is one who uncontrolled in his senses. That is the Chakku, Sota, Ghana, Jiva, Kaya and Manindriya. So he is not controlling his all these 6 indriyas, the faculties. So such person who is also bhojanahi cha amattayu, means immoderate in foods. He doesn't know the quantity, how much he should eat. So he get a good food, he eats more, and he doesn't get a good, he not get a good quality of food, so he eat less. So he is bhojanami amattayu. And due to this, kusitang hina virya. So due to this kusitang means he becomes lazy. Hina virya means lack of energy. He is lacking in energy. Tamve pasahati maro will certainly be overwhelmed by the marrow. So the kilesa will take care of, will took over him. All the kilesa, lower dosa, moha kilesa will take over him. And vato means the strong winds. When the strong wind blows, so the rukkamam dubbala means the weak trees gets uprooted. So here Bhanteji was explaining these 2 gatha, that is vato rukkava dubbalang and vato selapa puppam. So vato rukkam, these are the 2 gathas which explain about example of our life. So the persons who is dubbal in a sila and the person who is strong in the like a sila is strong as a selapa puppam. These are the examples of our life. So this is how the first gatha reads. He who keeps his mind on pleasant object, who is uncontrolled in his senses, immoderate is in his food, and lazy and lacking in energy, will certainly be overwhelmed by Mara, that is Kilesa Mara, just as stormy wind uproots a weak tree. Here, the Mara or Mara is explained like this. In this context, Kilesa Mara, the defilements hindering the realization of object. Means a person, if he is like this, who is lazy, who follows his indriya are not controlled, so the kilesa mara, the defilements will take over him and they are not making him to realize the nibbana. So this is the verse number 7. And the verse number 8 is Asubhanu Passi Virantam Indriyesu Tu Sumvatta Bhojananahicha Mattayu Saddha Aradha Viryam Tangve Nappa Sahati Maro Vato Selava Pappata. So this is the Gatha number 8. The Asubhana Passi Viratam means one who keeps his mind on the impurities of the body. So impurities of the body is 32. That 10 types of official this thing are there. 10 types of Asubha. So out of the 10 types, 32 parts, that is Kayanu about Akushala parts of the body, that is Keso, Lomo, Danto, Tacha, like that. So one who focus on the Anapana, Virandam with this Anapana, keeping in the Asubhanupasi, with the doing the Anapana, Vipassana. He is keeping in his mind on impurities of the body, and his Indriyas well controlled in his senses. So, Chakku, Sota, Ghana, Jiva, Kaya, and Mana, all these 5 faculties are well controlled. And his Bhojanacha Mattayu means he knows the right quantity of the food to be taken, just which is good for the body, which is limited, and he understands is the quantity of the food, how much he should eat. So that is Bhojanamicha Matayu. Saddha Aradha Virya. Saddha means we should have faith, and Aradha Virya means full of energy. So the person who is like this, who is a Suvanupasi, Indriyasi Susumatta, Bhojanamicha, such persons will be full of faith and energy. Tambe Nappa Sahati Mara, not overrun by the Mara. So Kilesa will not disturb, will not come over him, will not take over him, like Vato Selabapapata. Just the stormy wind cannot shake the mountains of rock. So here the meaning of like this. The meaning of the Gatha is like this. He who keeps his mind on the impurities of the body, who is well controlled in his senses and full of faith and energy, will certainly be not overrun by the Mara, just as stormy wind cannot shake a mountain of rocks. So this is the meaning of this two Gatha. So this is our life, that if we are not strong in the Shila, so like Vato Rukkava Dubbala, our life will be full of disturbances. Our life will shake, always shake. We will not be happy, we will be disturbed. These are Bhante has explained about the Loka Dhamma, 8 Loka Dhamma. So they are like, sometimes there will be Dukkha, sometimes there will be Sukha, sometimes there will be Yasha, sometimes Ayasha, sometimes Labha, sometimes Alabha. So this is 8 types of Loka Dhamma. So when we are practicing all this, so if we are like Vato Rukkha Dubbala, if we are not strong in the Shila, we are only running for the East object and not controlling our senses. So we will feel like our Shila will be disturbed and we will not realize the Nibbana or good cause. Always shake our life. So this is the story where here Bhante has talked about the story about the Chulakala and Mahakala, two brothers. The story of the Thera Mahakala. While residing in the neighborhood of the town of the Setabha, the Buddha uttered the verse number 7 and 8 of this book with reference to Mahakala, his brother Chulakala, and Mahakala. Mahakala and Chulakala were two merchant brothers from the town of Setabhaya. While traveling about with their merchandise, on one occasion, they had a chance to listen to the religious discourse given by the Buddha. So these two brothers, Mahakala and Chulakala, they were residing at the Setabhaya town and they were doing their business. So while carrying their business material, so they in the way they listened the discourses of the Buddha at the Jetavana monastery. After hearing the discourses of Mahakala, Mahakala asked the Buddha for admission to the order of the bhikkhus. The Chulakala also joined the order, but with the intention of coming out of the order to bring out his brother along with him. So, after hearing the discourses, they requested the Buddha that they wanted to become a monk and both become a monk. So, the intention of the Mahakala was that he wanted to realize the dukkha and he was realizing the how to come out of this dukkha, and that was his intention to get the Nibbana or to learn the Dhamma properly. Whereas the intention of the Chulakala was he wanted to bring his back to his elder brother to the homely life. So he wanted to make him take him out of the order, Sangha order. So the intentions of two are different. The elder brother's intention is clear. He wanted to be in the Sila, he wanted to understand the Dhamma, whereas the other one, so he is weak in a Sila. So Mahakala was serious in his ascetic practices at the cemetery. Sosanika Dutanga. Sosanika Dutanga means the practice. art practices, and diligently meditate on the decay and impermanence. So Mahakala was serious in his ascetic practices and the cemetery, and diligently meditated on the decay and the impermanence. Decay means an impermanence, anicca, dukkha. So he was concentrating more on anicca, dukkha. He finally gained insight and attended Aranchi. So doing the samatha and vipassana, understanding dukkha, anicca, anatta, he realizes, finally gained the insight, attended the Aranchi. Later, the Buddha and his disciples, including the brothers, happened to be staying in the forest of Simsapa near Setabaya. So there was one forest, Simpasapa, near Setabaya, the Setabaya town. While staying there, the former wives of the Chulakala invited the Buddha and his disciple to their house. So when the Buddha was staying near that town, Setabaya, in that forest, so the Chulakala's wife, hearing that the Buddha is nearby, so they invited Buddha for along with his disciples to their house. Chulakala himself went ahead to prepare sitting arrangements for the Buddha and his disciples. Once there, the former wife of Chulakala made him change into the lake clothes. So, on the pretext that Chulakala said that I will prepare the sitting of the arrangement for the Buddha and his disciples, so he went ahead, and his wife, the former wife of the Chulakala, made him changes into his lake clothes. So, she lured the Chulakala's wife, bring back Chulakala from monks to the lay follower. The next day, the wife of the Mahakala invited the Buddha and his disciple to their house, hoping to do the same with the Mahakala, as the wives of the Chulakala had done to the Chulakala. After the meal, they requested the Buddha to let Mahakala remain to express apprehension, anumodana, so the Buddha and the other disciples slept. So next day, the wife of the Mahakala, means Mahakala also invited the Buddha and his disciple to their house, hoping to do the same with the Mahakala, as the wives of the Chulakala has done to the Chulakala. So her intention was, Mahakala's wife's intention was also the same for the intention of Chulakala. And so she said, after the meal, they requested the Buddha to let Mahakala remain to express appreciation, that is Anumodana. So for Anumodana, they requested Buddha to let Mahakala to stay there in their house. So the Buddha and the other disciple left. So Buddha accepted that he should do the Anumodana, and Buddha and his other disciples have left to the that forest, Simpabhaya, near the town Setabhaya. Arriving at the village gate, the bhikkhus expressed their dissatisfaction and apprehension. They were dissatisfied because the Mahakala was permitted to stay behind, and they were afraid that, like Chulakala, his brother Mahakala too would be made to leave the order by his former wives. So, when the Sangha or Bhikkhu society, they left the house, and at the gate, the other bhikkhus, they had the dissatisfaction and they had the apprehension, that is, they are feeling apprehension, that is, feeling that like the Chulakala, the Mahakala will also become a lay follower. Mahakala too would be made to leave the order by his former wife. To this, the Buddha replied that the two brothers were not alike. Chulakala indulged in sensual pleasures and was lazy and weak. He was just like a weak tree. The Mahakala, on the other hand, was diligent, steadfast, and strong in his faith of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. He was like a mountain of rock. So, when they have shown that the other group of the monks expressed the dissatisfaction and apprehension that Mahakala will again, like his wife, will bring him to the lay follower. Here the Buddha says that no, the Chulakala was not like the Mahakala. Shulakala was weak in his Shila. He was not Indriya Sumattu, Susamutta. He was not guarding his Indriyas, 6 Indriyas. And he was weak in Shila and weak in Dhamma. But it is not the case with the Mahakala. Mahakala was diligent, steadfast, and strong in his faith of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. So he was practicing Sila. He has already attended the Aranship. So he cannot be the strong winds cannot shake him. Shake his Sila means that the wife and her luring of the Mahakala previous wife cannot shake his Sila. So he's like a mountain of the rocks, mountain of rock. So he's like a sail of Abhidhamma. So his Sila is very strong. So these are the two differences, the two different examples of our life. One who is strong in Shila, one is not strong in the Shila. So then the Buddha spoke in the verses as follow. Verse number 7. He who keeps in his mind on pleasant object, means he is always trying to do the ittha object and he is trying to enjoy those objects, who is controlled in his senses, immoderate in food, amatayu, lazy and lacking in energy, will certainly be overwhelmed by the Mara, that is Kilesa Mara, which will take away from the Nibbana, just as stormy wind uproots a weak tree. So this is the meaning of the verse 7. Buddha explained that. And he also and the verse 8, he who keeps his mind on the impurities of the body, that is 32 parts of the body, and doing anapana, who is doing samatha, who is well controlled in his senses and is full of faith and energy, will certainly be not overwhelmed by the Mara, Kilesa Mara, just as stormy wind cannot shake a mountain of rock. Meanwhile, the former wives of the Mahakala surrounded him and tried to remove his yellow robe. The Thera, sensing their attitude, stood up and rise up into the air by supernova power, passed through the roof of the house into the sky. He landed at the feet of Buddha at the very moment the master was coming to the end of the utterance of the above 2 stanzas. At the same time, all the bhikkhus assembled there were established in Sotapatta. So at the same time, all the bhikkhus assembled there were established in Sotapatti flotation. So meanwhile, when the wives of the Mahakala surrounded him and tried to remove his yellow robe, she may try to lure the Mahakala and remove his yellow robe. So sensing the attitude of the wife, so rising up in the air, his supernormal power passed through the roof and of the house into the sky. He landed at the feet of the Buddha. At the very moment the Buddha was uttering the utterance of the above 2 stanzas. So with this Dhamma teaching, at the same time, all bhikkhus assembled there. So all bhikkhus were assembled there have become Sotapatti Phala. They got the Sotapatti Phala. Yes, Bhante.
So here story is the Mahakala is like Tila Papita, Shula Tala is similar to Dobala Rukha because of. So we also like they should be strongly the Sila, not Papita. So that's why we also should follow practice as like the Mahaka. So okay, we should move to Sangaho. Take 89 121 out of it. Then Akusala Chitta 12, Ahiduka Chitta 18. Okay. Akusala Chitta 12, Ahiduka Chitta 18, we already discussion. And the next, the page number 45 there, no? The Papa Hiduka Muda ni Sobana ni Digochari, Iguna Sati Chaitani, Atthakatha no Dipiwa, that is a Ashobana. Papa means Agusala, Ahiduka means Ahiduka. So 12 plus 18. Papa Ahiduka Mudani Sobanani Digochari. So out of the 89 chapters or 121 chapters, excluding Agusala Papa, Chapter 12, Ahiduka Chapter 18. The rest, all of chapters are called beautiful consciousness, Sovana chapters. So how many types of Sovana chapter? Iguna Sati, the 59, or Ekanuti 91. Okay. Papa Hiduka Mudani Sobanani Digochare. So Sobana chapter, how many? 59 or 91. So Sobana chapter, Iguna Sati, the 59. Eka Navuti, 91. What are they? Kamavachra Sobana chapter 24, Rupavachra chapter 15, Arupavachra chapter 12, Lakodra chapter 8. Yeah, that is a Noya study. Noya coming. So Kamavachra Sobana chapter 24, Rupavachra chapter 15, Arupavachra chapter 8, Arupavachra chapter 12, Lokottara chapter 8 to 10, the 59. Okay? These are called Sobana chapters. Yeah, these are coming. Kamavachra Sobana chapter 24, Rupavachra chapter 15, Arupavachra chapter 12, Lokottara chapter 8 to 59, Iguna Sati. They are called Sobana chapters. 91. 91 is the Lokottara chapter 40. Okay? Okay, Ada is the same. Kamavachra Sobana 24, Rupavachra chapter 15, Arupavachra chapter 12, Lokottara chapter 40. So at the time 91 chapter, they are called Sobana chapters. Okay, whatever. Sobana chapters. So what about Agusala chapter 12, Ahiduka chapter 18, Papa Hiduka. Papa Ahiduka. So 13. Papa Agusala 12, Ahiduka 18 to the 30 are called Ashobana. Ashobana chapter 30. So Ashobana 30, Sobana 59. So total 89 chapters there. Okay. Sobanachita 30, Sobanachita 91, total 121 chitas. Okay? So total 89 there. Okay? 89 chitas. Okay, Asovana 30, there is Sovana 91, these are one, yeah. So anyway, 89, 121 there. 89, 121. So Ubaska, okay, please explain.
Yes, Bhante. So in the previous lectures, we have understood the Akushal and Ahetuka Chitta. That is Akushal 12 Chitta we have studied, and Ahetuka Chitta 18 we have studied. So this is 12 Akushal and 18 Ahetuka Chitta. They are 12 plus 18, that is 30. So 30 consciousness are called as Asobhana Chitta, Asobhana consciousness. That is Papa Hetuka. So 12 plus 18, 30, 30 is Akushal 12 and Ahetuka 18 are called Asobhana Chitta. So remaining, that is out of 89, if you minus 30, that is 59 Chitta. They are called Shobhana Chitta. Or when you take 121, so it will become the 91 Chitta. That is Papa Hetuka Muttani Chitta. That is Shobhana Chitta. So how they are? So that is, we know that now the Kamavachar Chitta will be 24, Rupavachar Chitta will be 15, Arupavachar will be 12, and Lokutar Chitta 8. So if you add all this together, 24 plus 15 plus 12 plus 8, it will be 59 Chitta. So these 59 Chittas are called Shobhana Chitta. Similarly, if you take that is out of 121, it will be 24, 15, 12, and 14. So that will be 91 Chitta out of 121 Chittas. So they are Shobhana Chitta. So the Shobhana Chitta are 59 or 91 out of 89 or 121 Chittas. Yes, Bhante. So the Gatha read like this.
No, no, no.
Uh,
How many are Sobana cheaters?
Shobhana Chitta 30.
Okay, what are they?
They are Akushal 12 and Ahetuk 18.
Okay. How many Sobana cheaters?
Shobhana Chitta 59 or 91.
Okay, what are they?
They are Kamavachar 24, Rupavachar 15, Arupavachar 12, and Lokutar 8. They
Oh,
become
okay.
59 or Kamavachar 24, Rupavachar 15, Arupavachar 12, and 40 Lokutar.
Okay,
They become 91.
okay, okay. So, Shobana Chigda, now we are counting finish. Okay. So Sobana Chigda, 59 or 91. Okay, remaining. So we should study. So Kama Wachra Sobana Chigda, page number 46 there. Kama Wachra Sobana Chigda. Kama Wachra means sphere. Sobana, beautiful consciousness. Sobana Chigda is beautiful consciousness. That's why sense sphere, beautiful consciousness. How many? 24. Kamavachra Sobana Chita 24. What are they? Kamavachra Kusala Chita 8. Kamavachra Vipaka Chita 8. Kamavachra Kriya Chita 8. Okay? 8 plus 8 plus 8 into that is 24 there. Okay? Kamavachra Sobana Chita 24. What are they? Kamavachra Kusala Chita A, Kamavachra Vipaka Chita A, Kamavachra Kriya Chita A, 24. So Kamavachra Kusala Chita is the Mahakusala Chita because the number is many. Okay? Why Mahakusala Chita here? Because number is more than others. Rupavachara Kusala 5, Arupavachara Kusala 4, Lokottara 4. Number is less. So that's why here 8 kinds of Kusala. That's why Maha Kusala Chit, Maha Vipaka Chitas, and Mahagriya Chitas. Okay. So Kamavachara Kusala Chita 24, like this 8 plus 8 plus 8. Okay. What about Kamavachara Kusala Chita or Maha Kusala Chita 8? Yeah, Pali there, Somana Sagra, Jnana Samyuta Asankarika Mika, Somana Sagra, Jnana Samyuta Sasankarika Mika, Somana Sagra, Jnana Viputa Asankarika Mika, Somana Sagra, Jnana Viputa Sasankarika Mika. Somana Safu, they have finished. Ubikasa Gita, Jnana Samyuta Asankarika Mika, Ubikasa Gita, Jnana Samyuta Sasankarika Mika, Ubikasa Gita, Jnana Viputa Asankarika Mika, Ubikasa Gita, Jnana Viputa Sasankarika Mika. So Upekasakara Chita the 4. The 4 here 8. Tomra Sakara Chita 4, Upekasakara Chita 4, 8. Jnana Samyuta Chita 4, Jnana Viputa Chita 4, 8. Asankarika Chita 4, Sasankarika Chita 4, 8. Here. Avipaka Chita also similarly like this. Somana Sakara Chita 4, Upekasakara Chita 4, Jnana Samyuta Chita 4, Jnana Viputa Chita 4, Asankarika Chita 4, Sasankarika Chita 4. So Margaret Chita also 8. So Upaska. So
Yes, Bhante.
Kamavasra Sobana Chita 24. Okay, you should.
Yes, yes. So now we'll try to know what are the Kamavachar Soban Chitta 24. That is, there are Kusala Chitta, that is 8 Kusala Chitta, Kamavachar Kusala Chitta 8, and then Kamavachar Vipak Chitta 8, and Kamavachar Kriya Chitta 8. So
Okay.
this is 8 Kamavachar Kusala, 8 Vipaka Chitta, and 8 Kriya Chitta will become 24. So if you try to understand what are the Kamavachar Kusala Chitta 8, they are also called as Mahakusala Chitta 8. So those are Somanasa Sahagatam, Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam Mekam, Swasankarikam Mekam. Somanasa Sahagata, Jnana Viprayukta Asankarikam Mekam, Swasankarikam Mekam. Upeka Sahagata, Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam Mekam, Swasankarikam Mekam. And Upeka Sahagata, Jnana Viprayukta Asankarikam Mekam, Swasankarikam Mekam. Imani Attapi Kamavachara Kusala Chittani Namas. So these are called as Mahakusala Chitta. Similarly, or 8 Vipak Chitta are also called as Mahavipak Chitta, and 8 Kriya Chitta are also called as Mahakriya Chitta. So if you still see that Kamavachara Kusala Chitta 8, so they have Somanasa Sahagata. That is Somanasa Sahagata Chitta are 4, and Upeka Sahagata Chitta are 4. If you distribute them according to the Vedana. And according to the Jnana Sampayukta will be 4, and Jnana Viprayukta will also be 4, and also with the Payoga Veda, that is Sasankarika, Asankarika. So Asankarika Chitta will be 4, and Sasankarika Chitta will be 4. So this is about the Kamavachara, Attapi Kamavachara Kusala Chitta. So similarly, there will be Vibhak Chitta, that is Somanasa Sahagata, Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam Mekam, Swasankarikam Mekam. And Somanasa Sahagata, Jnana Viprayukta Asankarikam Mekam, Swasankarikam Mekam. Upeka Sahagata, Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam Mekam, Swasankarikam Mekam. Upeka Sahagata, Jnana Viprayukta Asankarikam Mekam, Swasankarikam Mekam. Mekanti Imani Attapi Sahetuka Kamavachara Vipaka Chittani Nama. So these are all 8 Mahavipak Chitta, which are again by Vedana Veda, that is Somanasa 4, and Upeka 4, and Jnana Sampayukta will be 4, and by way of Sankarika Asankarika Veda, it will be Asankarika 4, and it's Asankarika 4. So these are the distribution for the Kusala Chitta as well as Vipaka Chitta. Yes, Bhante.
So Upasaka, how many Kamavachara Sobana Chita?
Kamavachara Sobana Chitta 24.
What are they?
They are 8 Kamavachara Kusala Chitta, Kamavachara Vipaka Chitta, and Kamavachara Kriya Chitta 8. So 8, 8, 8. So total 24.
Kamavachara Chitta 8. What are they? Kamavasra chittas, 8.
Kama chitta is, that is Somanasa Sagata Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam Lekam, Swasankarikam Lekam.
No. Somana Sagra Jnana Samyukta Asankarikam Lekam. Somana Sagra
Jnana Vipayukta.
Jnana Samyukta Sasankarikam Lekam.
Yes, and Upeka Sagata.
No. No. You should say complete one by one. Somana Sagra
Somanasa Sagata Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam Lekam, Swasankarikam Lekam.
No, like this. Somana Sagra again.
Only
Somana Sagra.
I should say about Asankarikam.
Yeah.
Somanasa Sagata Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam. Somanasa Sagata Jnana Vipayukta Asankarikam. Upeka Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam. And Upeka Sagata Jnana Vipayukta Asankarikam. And
Upaska, like this 1 to 8. You should say complete, okay, every chapters, complete sentence. Somanasa Sagra.
means are 24 chitta Bhante?
No, only 8.
Only 8 chitta.
Yeah.
Would come out your okay. Somanasa Sagata Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam Mekam.
Okay.
Somanasa Sagata Jnana Sampayukta Sasankarikam Mekam.
Okay.
Somanasa Sagata Jnana Vipayukta Asankarikam Mekam. Somanasa Sagata Jnana Vipayukta Sasankarikam Mekam. Upeka Sagata Jnana Sampayukta Asankarikam Mekam. Upeka Sagata Jnana Sampayukta Sasankarikam Mekam. Upeka Sagata Jnana Vipayukta Asankarikam Mekam. Upeka Sagata Jnana Vipayukta Sasankarikam Mekam.
Yeah, how many Veda can you divide? How many Veda? How many methods here?
Vedana
Veda,
Veda, Veda, Payoga Veda, and this is
Sankhara Veda.
Sankhara Veda.
Okay. So we have the 3 methods for counting. Okay. Division, Vedana, Veda, analyzing by Vedana. Vedana means Sukha, Dukkha, Somanasa, Domanasa, Upekha. These are called Vedana. So here, Somanasa, Vedana, and Upekha Vedana, only 2 Vedana here. So according to Vedana Veda, so Somanasa Sakra Chitta, 4. Upekha Sakra Chitta, 4. Okay. Total Mahakusala Chitta 8. And then Samyukta, the Payoga Veda. Payoga Samyukta means Samyukta and Vipyukta. Here, how many Samyukta Chitta? How many Vipyukta Chittas? And Mahakusala Chittas? 8. How many Samyukta Chitta? Upaska?
Samyukta 4.
4. Vipyukta Chitta?
4.
4. Total 8. And the Sankhara Veda. Sa Asankarika Chitta, Sa Satsankarika Chitta. How many Asankarika Chittas?
4.
4. Satsankarika Chitta?
4.
Oh, total 8. So, Kamavasra Kusala Chitta, whatever we do, good activities with the Mahakusala Chittas. Yeah. So, Dana, Shila, Bhavana. Okay, Dana, donation. So we do give charity. We do giving Dana by the Mahakusala Chitta. That's why Dana is Kusala Karma. So we follow Shila, Anadipada Viramani, Adinadana Viramani. It's a Sila, at a Shila. These are activities come because of Mahakusala Chittas. That's why follow the Shila is Kusala Karma. We practice Anapana Vipassana, such like this Ashin the coming. So based on the Mahakusala Chitta. That's why practice Vipassana, practice Anapana, Ashubha, whatever, meditation. This is a Kusala karma, a Punya karma, because of the doing the with the Mahakusala chittas. What about Kamausra Vipaka Chitta 8? Here, so many the Sagra Chitta 4, Upeka Sagra Chitta 4, 2 there. Kamausra Vipaka Chitta 8. And then Samyuta Chitta 4, Viputa Chitta 4, here, Vipaka Chitta 8. Asingarika 4, Sasingarika 4. So Vipaka Chitta is resultant chittas. Patisandi chittas. Reverse chittas. Some people was born with the Somana Sagra Chitta, some Upeka Sagra Chitta, some Jnana Samyuta, some Jnana Viputa, some Asingarika, some Sasingarika. Yeah, the Vipaka Chitta also very interesting. What about Mahagriya Chittas? Kriya Chitta just a function, no result, without result. So Kriya Chitta is belonging to Buddha and Arahant, no Buddha, no other person. Here, Somnasa Fu, Ubeka, the Fu, Yana Tabirabu, Yana Wibirabu, Atthakatha, Sasingarika Fu. Oh, and Kamosra Somana Chitta 24. How many Somanasa Sagra Chitta totally? Upasaka.
24.
And 24 Kamosra Somana Chitta. Today, how many Somanasa Sagra Chittas?
Somanasa Sagata Chitta.
Total.
Total 24. 8 Mahakushal, 8 Mahavipak, and 8 Mahakirya.
No, Somanasa Sagra Chittas.
Somanasa
12.
out of 24. So that will be 12 Somanasa.
Okay, 12 kinds of Somanasa Sagra Chitta, 12 kinds of Upekha Sagra Chitta. Okay?
Yes, Bhante.
So 12 plus 12, these are 24. How many Jnana Samyuta Chittas? Jnana Samyuta means Samyuta Chittas?
Jnana Samyuta Chitta will be 12.
12.
Jnana
Viputa Chittas?
Viputa will be 12.
Yeah. Asankarika Chittas?
Asankarika will be 12. And Sasankarika will be 12.
Yeah. So Vedana Bera, Payoga Bera, and the Sankhara Bera was finished. Here, the page number 51, Vedana Jnana Sankhara Bedena. Yeah, in Gatha, Vedana Bera, Jnana means Samyukta, Payoga, Sankhara Bera. Vedana Bera, Jnana Bera, Sankhara Bera. Jnana means here Samyukta, okay? Chatu Visadi 24. Sahidukama Vachra, Kaponya Pagani Mada. Okay, Magusala, Mavipaka Magri. So why we are divided, Vedana Bera, Payoga Bera, Sankhara Bera. So according to that kata, Vedana Jnana Sankhara Bedena. So okay, in summary, Kame Devi Sapakani, Punya Punyani Visadi, Egatasa Griya Chadi, Chatu Binyasa Sabita, Chatu Binyasa, 54, 54. No? Kama Vachara Chikta. Okay? Kama Chikta. Kama Vachara Chikta. Kama Vachara Sobana is the 24. Now we say Kama Vachara Chiktas. So beginning time, Kama Vachara Chikta, Arupa Vachara Chikta, Arupa Vachara Lokutra Chiktas. So now Kama Vachara Chikta 54. What are they? Akusala Chikta 12. Ayuga Chitta 18, Kamavachara Sobhana Chitta 24, total 54. So Kamavachara Sobhana Chitta 54, now complete. Akusala Chitta to Ayuga Kamavachara Sobhana 24. This is a called Kamavachara Chittas. So, okay, Upasaka, please explain Kamavachara Chittas.
Kamavachara Chitta 54.
Yes.
So Kamavachara Chitta 54 that we have already studied, Akushal 12, Ahitaka 18, and now this, that is 30 Chitta, that is Asobhan Chitta, and now this is 59 Chittas. So that is Sobhana Chitta. So what are they? They are out of that Kamavachara will be 24. So 54 minus 30. So 24 will be the Kamavachara Sobhana Chitta. And this Kamavachara Sobhana Chitta 24 will be 8 Kamavachara Kushal Chitta, 8 Kamavachara Vipaka Chitta, and 8 Kamavachara Kriya Chitta.
Okay.
So
Kamavachara Chitta 54, Akusala Dwe Ayuga 18, Kamavachara Sobhana 24. Yes, we know now. Kamete Wisapakani. Maska.
yes,
Out of it 54, Vipaka Chitta, Te Wisa means 23.
23.
Vipaka Chitta 23 there, and the 54 Kamavachara Chittas. Okay. Punya ni Wisati. So Punya means Kushala. Apunya means Agushala. Kushala, Agushala, Wisati 20. Uvasaka. Punya, how many Punya?
The Kushala Chitta Punya is 8 here.
8. Apunya how many?
12.
12. So that's why Wisati 20 coming. Okay. Okay, no problem. Agusala, Chitta 12. Okay, it's a Apunya. Okay. Kusala Chitta Punya 8. Okay. Ekadasa Kriya Chitta how many?
11. 11.
So Vipaka Chitta 23, Akusala Chitta 12, Kusala Chitta 8, Kriya Chitta 11. So total 54 Kamavachara Chittas. 54 Kamavachara Chittas. So Kusala, Akusala, Vipaka, Kriya. 4 kinds of the Chitta there. Okay, Vipaka Chitta 23. Vipaka Chitta 23. What are they?
Vipaka Chitta 23. Okay, yes, Bhante. So Vipaka Chitta 23 will be 7 Akushal,
Vipaka.
8 Kushala, Ahetuka, and 8 Kamavachara Sobhana. So that is 23.
Okay, 7 plus 8 plus 8.
8.
Akusala, Ayuga Vipaka 7, Kusala, Ayuga 8, and then Maha Vipaka Chitta 8. Okay, these are called Chatipira. No, Upaska. These
Yes,
are called
Jati
Chatipira. Okay, Chatipira categories. Okay, Chatipira. According to Jati means Kusala, Akusala, Vipaka Kriya. Okay, so that's why Akusala 12, Kusala how many? 8. Vipaka how many? 23. Kriya how many? 11. So total 54 chapters. So these are Kamavachara Chitta 54. Okay, now the time is over. So, Upasika, Vishali, please say something. Conclusion.
Yes, Bhante. Thank you, Bhante, for today's teaching, Bhante. Today, Bhante has taught us two Dhammapad stories. Um, the first one is uh, about Kosambi Vatu bhikkhus, about how the Buddha teaches us to stop quarreling and fighting uh, with people and calm our disagreements with others. And in the second Dhammapad story that Bhante took today, it was about uh, controlling our senses, our and maintaining the sila, how important it is. So basically, the intention, the chetana, and what the intention having an object. So if we have an object of pleasing the indriya senses, then we become weak. Uh, weak. And if we have the object of nibbana, or maybe the foulness and impermanence of the body, meditating on that, and maintaining the sila strongly, uh, one is able to be steadfast in the loka dhamma, like a sila pabbata, a rock mountain. So these are the important things Bhante taught us today. And in the Abhidhamma, we come to know about, we have already, Bhante has already discussed in the previous lectures about a kusala chitta, which are uh, 12, and ahetuka chitta also in the previous class, which are 18. Today, Bhante has discussed in details about the Mahakusala, Mahakiriya, Mahavipaka and Mahakiriya Chitta, that which are of Kamavachara Sobhana Chitta, which are 54, 24 out of the 54 Kamavachara Chitta. So these 24 Chitta in details with the Vedana Bhed, Payoka Bhed and Sankhara Bhed are mm, related to the discussion today, which are um, uh, and also how these chitta, they are called as Maha Chitta, Maha Kusala, Maha Vipaka, and Mahakirya because they are many in number. They are more than the Rupavachara, Arupavachara, Lokuttara Chitta. That is why they are called as Maha Kusala, Maha Vipaka, and Mahakirya Chitta. Uh, the Sobhana Chitta, of all the Sobhana Chitta, which are um, basically total number of Sobhana Chitta are 59 or 91, um, out of which 24 Chitta are the Kama Vachara Sobhana Chitta. So Kama Vachara Sobhana Chitta also, they are so important for us because they whenever we do an action in Dhamma, a Kusala Kamma in Dhamma, which can be Dana, Sila, Bhavana, um, understanding the Kamma Vipaka, and strong faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So these are the Mahakusala Chitta, and these Mahakusala Chitta give us the same Vipaka with the intention that we do these Chitta. So that is why when we see that the Mahakusala Chitta and the Mahavipaka Chitta are uh, are the same, like Somanas Sahagatang, Nyan Sampayutta, Asankharikang Ekang. So similarly, the Vipaka Chitta is Somanas Sahagatang, Jnana Sampayutta, Asankharikang Ekang, and likewise. So it is very important to understand this chitta. Even when we are studying the Dhamma today, Dhamma Savana, it is a Mahakusala chitta. So, Bhante, yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Bhante.
Adhamasavana, Dhammatishana is included in the Mahakusala Chitta. Because of Mahakusala Chitta, Mahakusala Karma, yeah, good results will be coming. Dukha Badaja Niruga Vyapadaza Nibia Soka Padasa Nisoga Hundu Sabi Pali no Edavadaja Amazabda Bunya Sabra Savidu and more than Saba somebody city Danandrandu Sadaya Zilarakan Sabra Bavana Bira Hundu Kishan do Dagada. Sabi Boda Blapata Pichigan is a Yambla and Nisha Dijina Rakambana Misaba so what is about Mingla Rakan Saba de Wada Saba Buddha Nuba in a Saba de Manuba in a Saba Sanga Nuba in a Rasuki Gundu Deer. Sabidia, we were Jandu Sokoro, Nasan, Madi, Raya, Sukidiga, you go, you are Nazilis and Nicha Oda, Bishayino. Chadaro, Dama, would do, are you no Sukambalam?
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.